I didn't expect it to go that way, but I actually really felt down this week. Mostly emotional because, hi everyone, I have definitely experienced better weeks than this one, and to be honest, this week was really, really stressful. Um, I didn't expect it to go that way, but I actually really felt down this week. Mostly emotional because of a question I'm gonna answer afterwards. But yeah, if I have to give a run through of how my week was basically a lot of work, um, a lot of challenges as far as my classes are concerned, but also a lot of questions. I was questioning myself a lot during this week. So starting with how the classes went, I would say there is a particular class I'm taking, CS51, and with the first PSET, it took me around 20 hours to get done with the PSET, and I was really stressed up. I was asking myself, is it even worth it what I'm doing in this class? For the first time, well, I wouldn't say the first time, but I was really asking myself if I should continue taking the class. I really considered um, dropping the class, just like many other people. So, um, with every other thing I was doing and the workload and the work that this class was requiring me to do, I just felt like I wouldn't have enough time to go along with everything. So that is actually why I was considering dropping the class. But right now, I would say I'm not considering that anymore because I was able to go through the first PSET, and the ones that came after that were more manageable, and that helped me reaffirm my intentions of taking the class. So I definitely like challenges, but yeah, it was definitely a different experience. I really felt like, oh no, I need to drop this class, but I'm glad I did not. So I know it's definitely gonna be challenging even more, but yeah, I think I'm ready to go through the process. So that was one thing. Beside that, other classes also with their requirements, the work I had to be doing, and my recurrent appointments in the hospital made me not really have time to like go to my classes that much. Also, the workload I had this week was really exhausting and overwhelming, and that made me to have to kind of break down my sporting routine, like leaving my dorm at 6. So what I would do at 6, I would rather be working on my assignments, working on other things I have to do because I didn't have any other time on at which I could work on those. So this week I didn't really go to the gym that much. I used most of those days to get done with the extra work I had. Beside the workload I had to worry about, I also got an emotional breakdown because I I mean, I've been feeling this way for a while, but this is actually the question I'm gonna answer afterwards. So the emotional breakdown affected me a lot, and yeah, that's everything that made the week not very interesting. But at the same time, that was just about the sad moments. But at the same time, I got to spend a lot of nice moments with my friends. I also spent some time with my family. I mean, I called them and we could discuss. Had an amazing conversation with my sister. That was really nice hearing from her. I've been able to speak with my brothers as well. So it was really nice hearing from them, and their encouragements definitely helped me go through the stress. And today I met my Harvard host mom and my Harvard host brother. So it was really nice spending time with them. And yeah, just these moments to forget about everything have helped me take it easy on myself. So yeah, this is kind of how my week went. Nothing too fun. I also went to Boston with a friend. A friend took me out to Boston to explore more because it's not that good to stay in the Harvard bubble. So I had the opportunity to go out to Boston with a friend. And I also met two Cameroonians during the week. They took me out so as to go and have Nigerian food. That was really nice. I met new people, and those moments where I was not on campus, those moments where I was not thinking about my classes, those were the moments that really made me calm down and get back to my normal state. So yeah, that's it about how my week was, and the next part is definitely the question and answer session. For this question and answer session, I'm gonna answer a question which is related to the way I was feeling this week and the reason why I was feeling that way. Despite having many friends over here, I still have the tendency of feeling lonely. This is only because I have always considered myself as being very different, and most often it's very difficult to understand who I am as a person, what I really want, what I mean by my actions. Sometimes I'm just being ignorant, but not everyone can understand, and that makes it very difficult for people to really know what to do when they are beside me. So this has all contributed to me feeling lonely, whereas I have friends here, because I don't know, I don't feel like I can be myself. I don't feel like I can be who Mohammed truly is, because I feel like they might not understand what I really mean by my actions, and there is no way I'm gonna do something when I think that they might misunderstand what I mean. So this has made me to really break down, as in, despite the fact that I have friends, I can't really be my real self with them, and that makes me really lonely. And during this week, I really felt the urge to get to contact my friends back in Cameroon, my family. I needed to contact people with whom I could be fully myself, with whom I could express myself the way I normally would, without having to hide a part of it. So not being able to do it here has definitely affected me more than I thought it will. um and it's really sad for me, because my friends are really nice, and it's not their fault, it's just me being very different and strange. So I hope I'll be able to address that at some point, but for now it's really damaging my relationships. It's really preventing me from enjoying this experience to the best, and I hope I'll be able to get to connect more with my friends, because I just feel like they do connect more among themselves than what happens when I'm within the group. I might not have to say this, but I guess I just want to be honest. So I definitely look forward to being able to interact more with them, but at the same time, I really do miss being able to just be who I am without having to hide any part of it. So I guess that's what made me to have this huge emotional breakdown this week. But yeah, I guess right now I'm doing okay, and it's gonna be fine. So yeah, so this video was definitely very brief. That was a bit about how my week went, and it wasn't as fun as I expected it to be. But I hope next week turns out to be less stressful, more fun, I guess, and yeah, less of emotional issues related to it. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to drop your questions if you have any, which I'll try to answer in the next video. So bye, and hopefully see you next week.